Filipino chicken adobo. Probably one of the easiest Filipino dishes to make. Super classic. The ingredients are very simple. I mean, honestly, this is one of those you set it and forget it type of foods. It's going to simmer in this delicious sauce that I'm going to put together for you in just a little bit. For what? I don't know, 30 minutes? And that's all it takes. And you just eat it with white rice. And it's so good. I actually make this all the time. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, especially since I kind of, it's not, I guess I haven't newly introduced Filipino food to my channel, but I have been making this for years. And I got this recipe from Marian. You guys know Marian. She's wonderful. She shared this with me. This is just super easy. If I get lazy, this is my go-to. And I personally love it. So I can't wait to show you how easy it is. Let's start. All right, so let's go ahead and put in the chicken. I'm not gonna start the heat just yet because I do want to let this marinate for, I don't know, 30 minutes. It's not gonna be too long. You don't really have to do it for that long, honestly. So I love adobo chicken with drumsticks. Just spread it out evenly. Drumsticks and thighs. You have to have the thighs. And I love, love, love to keep the skin on because it adds a lot of flavor. And I love using bone. You know, obviously dark meat, right? Dark meat chicken. I don't really use chicken breast because I feel like it's not, it doesn't add flavor to kind of like the broth, the soup, right? So it's important to use bone-in chicken. All right, so now that that's all set, let's put that over here. I actually like to add these guys first. So we got garlic, peppercorn, sugar, I love it sweet, and bay leaves. So just very simply scatter around the ingredients. You don't have to be perfect about it. It's gonna move around anyway once it's boiling and simmering. We're gonna add in the peppercorn. Honestly, my favorite part of this dish. I love whole peppercorns. And then I'm not going to put all the sugar in. Just put the rest of the peppercorn in there. All right, super simple. All right, first liquid ingredient. I have vinegar. Vinegar adds a bit of sourness to the dish. And this is soy sauce. Soy sauce obviously adds kind of that saltiness, savory flavor. Actually, this adds the savory flavor. This is just water and chicken powder. And this is my favorite part. This is pineapple juice. I don't know if every chicken adobo recipe calls for this, but I love the pineapple juice, and I love the pineapple bits in here too. All right, let's see here. So we'll just kind of move this around. You can already smell the sweetness. Actually, what I want to do is kind of just stab the chicken a little. All right, I'm gonna let that sit in there for 30 minutes. I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. I heard my neighbor playing the guitar. He's always playing the guitar at this time. It's like 9 right now. I think it's 9:30 p.m. Always playing the guitar. It's fine and all, but I'm filming. Oh my gosh. All right, so this has been 30 minutes. I think it's about ready to go. Soak in all those flavors. Yes. Chicken is looking dark. Nice. All right, so all we need to do right now is we're going to turn up the heat. Let me lock this up. Set it to max. I want there to be a rolling boil before we put the lid on. And once we do put the lid on, we're just going to turn it down very low, so that it actually simmers for, I don't know, say another, I like to go to 25 to 30 minutes just in case. But yeah, while we're doing that, I want to introduce you what I am doing next. We're going to make lumpia. Okay, it was hard with lumpia because I looked up so many recipes, right? YouTube videos, all that good stuff on lumpia, and I could not find one that was... I guess all the recipes are not consistent. Like, you guys just want to put anything you desire, which is cool and all, but I don't know. I just put whatever I saw that looked great, and I'll show you what that is. If you look here, I have the so I have the ground pork over there, right? I have salt, pepper, seasonings, soy sauce. But the ingredients I have is shredded cabbage, red onions. I love carrots and peas. I've actually had peas in lumpia before, believe it or not. And then green onions. So what I'm going to do is I'll mix this all up, and then we're going to make our own lumpia. I've never done it before, so hopefully I do all right. I actually really hate touching raw meat with my bare hands. I mean, I can always wash it, but for me it's kind of gross. So what's nice about this is that, sure, there's a lot. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but you can actually freeze this and use it in the future. It'll probably taste even better too. Yeah, and I freak out about like cross-contamination as well. Whenever I see people cook on like the Food Network, all that good stuff, I always watch when they handle raw meat like chicken and pork. I'm always watching to make sure that they're not touching the salt and pepper shaker or the olive oil bottle. And they usually do. If you haven't noticed, they usually do. And it freaks me the hell out. Alright, I think that is thoroughly mixed. I'm going to throw this away. Egg roll wrappers. Very thin. You can find this at any Asian grocery store. Chinese people, Vietnamese people, Filipino people, Cambodian, Laos. Anybody that makes egg rolls, we use this. Very simple. This is one egg cracked. Just stir that up. What that's going to do is help pretty much seal the egg roll wrapper when we fry it. So let's do it. I think that one's still... It's almost there. It's almost there. So I want you to see this real quick. Can you see that? All right. Do that. Let's see how much this really could use. All right. So first, you want to just kind of push the ingredients in, roll the paper on the sides. Just grab some of that egg. There you go. We have one. I love how I complained about cross-contamination, not touching raw items, but I just stuck my finger inside the egg. I'm not consistent, obviously. But I have some sanitizer wipes here. Right here. Ooh, that feels good. There you go. Sanitize, sanitize. That's why I have these towels here. Aren't they so convenient? I love my setup. Alright, so I just made one, but that looks like it's about ready to be closed up. Oh my god, you could already smell it. It smells so good. Actually, what I like to do before I close this up is So I like to turn it around so you can get the other side. Ooh, these are big pieces of chicken. Alright, I'm going to close this up. So like I told you, we're going to set this here for... We're going to lower the heat actually, and we're going to set this. Or let it sit for 25 to 30 minutes. I'll put a timer on it. And it should be ready to go. So we just kind of want the meat to fall off the bone. You want it to be really soft, and we'll serve it with some white rice, and it's going to be delicious. All right, and I made one here. It was out of view, but in the meantime, we're going to make some more of these. I'll probably make extras so that I can feed that monster down there, that hungry hippo. Oh, he's playing the guitar again. So I get live music, and I'm making lumpia. How sweet is that? You know, it's funny. I've actually had, like I said, I've had all types of lumpia, but I prefer the lumpia to be really skinny. Now, I'm not doing that, but I mean, when I do go out and eat lumpia, I love it when I see the skinny one. Ah! The piece of pea that fell over. These are really fun to make. See, I imagine sitting, you know, with your family and making these and basically talking shit about anyone and everyone that you know. You know how they do it. This is what family get-togethers are all about. Just talk crap on everyone. I guess that's the way people bond these days. Ah, I guess you need to make sure these are tight. Oh, those look so nice. These might turn out really good. Alright, so it looks like I've already made a zillion lumpias. It's not even that many. Hey, this one. Ah, had to be the last one, huh? Hopefully the filling doesn't come out in that one. Oh my god, this is literally the last one and it's giving me problems. Whatever. Alright, so there you go. I have all that lumpia made, and remember I told you you can freeze these? We'll do that. So what I'm going to do is you could actually take all this, all the ground pork with its ingredients, and you can actually just go ahead and... Actually, I need to put this down. Yeah, you can go ahead and put this in a freezer bag. Just like so. And straight up, you can actually just use that whenever you want to. I'm going to pack this up nice and tight. Alright, so that's good to go. You could remove this. And next, you could actually freeze these guys too. Let's see how much I actually want to make. I'll make 8 to 9. I'll make that much. And I'll keep the rest. All right, let me go ahead and set up. All right, that should be a good amount. And this is actually halfway through. So what you want to do is flip these guys over. Ooh, looks so good. They're just about done. So now that they're flipped over, we're going to put this lid back on, let it simmer for another 15 minutes, and I think we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and start frying these while that's finishing up. All right, time to fry these guys. So I have my canola oil here. Let's put in a good amount. All right, I think that looks very good. We'll let that oil heat up. All right, so I have the fan on. Sorry about that if you hear some noise. Let's check to see if this is ready. All right, I see bubbles. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm making lumpia. I'm making lumpia. Alright, so we'll let that sit for 3 minutes. Don't forget to flip them over. You want to make sure that the pork is cooked all the way through. I think that's my biggest fear. If the pork is not cooked through, I'm gonna cry. Or I just won't eat it at all. It smells so good. Alright, so I'm pretty sure these are good to go. Very carefully add in the other ones. Yeah. Alright, so they look good. I'm gonna cut it open just to make sure that it's cooked through. I do not want to risk anything. Oh yes. It looks amazing. Look. That is ready to go, my friends. I'm gonna turn this off. Ooh. Take this out one by one. Alright, we're gonna let that cool down just a bit. Oh, it's still very hot. Okay, I'm gonna clean up here and then we're gonna set up. It's time to eat. Alright, I just turned that off. Ooh, there you go, there you go. Oh my god, that looks so good. I'm so excited. I've been cooking all day. Thank God it's a holiday today. It's Memorial Day. The weekend just passed, but today's the actual day. And yeah, spent a lot of time. Totally worth it. LaCroix. Love LaCroix. My favorite. One of my favorites at least. One of my favorite flavors. is the orange because I love orange soda. But we're trying not to drink soda, okay? We're trying to be good. This is 0 calories, no sugar. It's just fantastic. Love this drink. We'll just go ahead and put that right on the table. Oops. So I have more where that came from. But let's see here. What do I want to eat first? Look at that. Soy sauce, vinegar, pineapple juice, chicken powder, all the flavors, all in here. I'm going to put that right on top of my rice. Holy moly. I know this is super weird. I have a Persian cucumber. Maybe it's a Vietnamese thing, but I like to have cucumbers with anything salty. I know it's all water, but I just love the way it tastes. And today, guys, I'm actually going to try to eat it the Filipino way. So if I fail, please don't be mad at me. I'm trying my best. But let's see if I struggle. And if I do, I'm just going to stick with a fork or a spoon, or I'm going to use my hands. But let's give this a try. So with my right hand, I have the spoon. And then I think, yeah, you use the spoon. Oh, look at that meat. Dude, it's falling off the bone. I'm going to get some of that sauce up in here. All on the rice. So you use the spoon kind of like a knife. It breaks off the meat. You mix it up with the white rice. And then you scrape your food with your fork. Oh. I am so happy right now. Oh my God. Oh, the skin. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So simple and so delicious. I'm trying to. A lot of people wonder why I use plastic utensils sometimes, but I'm trying to be very conscious about using metal spoons because I tend to eat using these utensils. When I use them, I tend to hit my teeth, and I can't control it. I mean, it's not weird when I'm actually doing it, but when I'm editing and I'm listening to the audio, it can be very cringeworthy. It's kind of like listening to someone, scratch their nails on a board or something. It's not a very good sound. I totally get it. So I'm trying my best to use my lips to get the food in my mouth. So, can't help it. Anyway, this is what I really want to try. So I have some sweet chili sauce here. You could buy this bottled at an Asian supermarket. So good. I can't believe I made this lumpia. Oh my god. I'm actually so happy with myself right now. So happy. Oh my gosh. I guess I might be getting the hang of this here. So you just cut the meat, scrape the food into your spoon. I'm probably doing this all wrong, but whatever. The food is in my mouth. Next, we're going to do a drumstick. So let's cut this up real quick. Like I told you, today was Memorial Day. If you're not from the US, it's a holiday. Oh, I totally forgot. How could I forget? I have the little pineapple bits. I want them. The pineapples are completely brown now. Let's see how they taste. Ah. Ooh, they're salty. I think they took in all the soy sauce. So good. So easy to make. You literally set it and forget it. Isn't that trademark somewhere? One of those infomercials? Some more white rice. So what was I saying? No, I was talking about Memorial Day. Yeah, so it was so nice to do this video on today because it was easy to drive around and buy ingredients, you know, during the afternoon, because that's usually when traffic is insane. And it was funny though, because I was gone the weekend of Memorial Day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah. It was hella busy though. Friday especially. Driving, oh my god. Everyone was trying to go somewhere. Camping, to the beach. I don't know where they're going. Friend's house, whatever it is, it was crazy busy. The freeways were awful. It was a nightmare. Yes. With the sauce. Heaven on earth. Gotta love those bones. Let's get this big piece. Probably looks like a pile of mess to you guys. But it doesn't matter. Tastes good. Give me my pineapples. Come on. Come on now. There it is. Struggling. I'm struggling. Mmm. Mmm. Totally cuts out the saltiness. Maybe Filipino people have, I think I've seen tomatoes and red onions or something that you guys have it with. I'm gonna give this meal a little bit of a refreshment, right? Did you see how easy this was to make? Like if you can't even make this, I don't even know. I'm seriously going to consider you hopeless. Just perfect. No, I was saying how, I guess the most shocking thing to me about holiday weekends in general, I just feel like, people that have those kind of 9 to 5 jobs, Monday to Friday, you guys all have to pretty much go on vacation at the same time. And if you're going on vacation at the same time, guess what? There's going to be tons of traffic. There's going to be tons of people trying to get out of town, to be on a holiday or vacation or whatever. And it gets so frustrating. I've actually talked to a few people who were trying to go on vacation. It was so bad that they turned around on the freeway just to go home because it was so frustrating just to get to, I think, San Onofre, which is a beach campsite. It was so bad. Like, it was terrible. Nobody was moving. So that's why I'm like, wait a minute. So we're taking a vacation to take a break, but yet it's so much work and it takes so much energy just to get where you need to go. And by then, you're exhausted. I mean, screw that break, right? It's pretty strange. Don't we call that like a catch-22 or something? Seriously. Seriously, so good. What is that? My other favorite flavor from this is peach pear. Couldn't think of it. Peach pear. Love that flavor. I have big news. I am moving in September, which is in like 3 to 4 months. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. You know, I've never moved. I've never moved outside of Orange County. I've been here my whole life. And part of that is like I'm just afraid. I'm always afraid, you know, of seeing new things, experiencing new things. I'm afraid of everything, if you haven't noticed. I'm just a fearful person, but I think I got that from my mom. But I am leaving. I am going up north, and we are looking at 2 cities. We're looking at Oakland, California, or Berkeley, California. Now, we really want Berkeley, but rent is so high. I mean, you've got to be like, you've got to have it made to live in Berkeley, California. But Oakland's great too, because I think Oakland is becoming what is the word, gentrified. It's kind of like a cool place to be now. It's very up and coming, and I think we'd have a good time there. And it's only 10 to 15 minutes away from San Francisco, which is really truly in if I had the money, that's where I would be living. San Francisco, California. The weather is fantastic. And the people are educated and they are open-minded and it's just a great group of people. So yeah. My God, I have to really work on this. I have to really work on evening out this tan here. It hasn't gone away yet. I'm no longer volunteering anymore or helping out with the kids, at their elementary schools, playing games with them outside in the sun. So I'm no longer getting this weird tan line, but now I have to figure out how I can even that out. What a mess. Anyway. My favorite part. Bone and cartilage. So hopefully I did an okay job here. If I didn't do a good job, you can slam me. I'll take it. The funny thing about moving, I'll tell you a funny story. We went to my friend David and I went to a fortune teller when we were like, I think when we were like 17 or 18. And I remember paying $20 for the session. It was very like last minute. We seriously were driving by. We had nothing to do. I think it was 17 because we weren't legal. Like we weren't able to do anything. And sorry for my sniffling. I have bad allergies. But anyway, we were driving around. We got bored. We had a little bit of money on us. And then, we paid for a session each. It was so funny because I don't know if I believe in fortune tellers. Like, I don't know if I actually believe in what they're saying or what they're predicting. But I'm the type of person I'm very open-minded. Like, give it to me. Whatever it is. I don't care if I don't believe in it. It doesn't mean that I don't have any interest in hearing what you have to say or what the information you have to give to me. I'm very open-minded. And so we did it. It was very interesting because I remember sitting there and thinking there's no way she could possibly know my future. Does she even know my name, etc., etc. But I was actually really, I guess, I don't know. I was excited to hear what she had to say, and everything she did say was interesting to me, even though none of them came true. Like quite literally, none of them came true. I remember her saying, that's why I'm bringing this up because of the move. I remember her saying how I would be moving outside of the country by 25. Well, Miss Cleo or whoever you are, I am 30 and I have not moved anywhere outside of Orange County. So it's like, wow, international, like moving? I don't know. That didn't happen. But then again, I always think to myself, well, considering that I know that information or now that she's told me, I can do whatever it takes to go against that and try to prove her wrong and say, oh yeah, well, I didn't move outside of the country like you said. But I guess given that information, I can change my future. I just thought that was funny. Fortune tellers, have you ever done one? Have you ever paid for a session? I mean, has any of that come true? Like, did they guess your name or something? Do I think it's real today? Probably not. But that's me. I don't know. I have no facts. I am not a scientist. I cannot show you. I cannot write you an essay or do some scientific experiment on this to. I have no research. Okay, so you don't have to believe me, but for me, it was just all fun and games, really. She should have predicted this though, that I would move and that I'd be scared shitless. Oh my god. Anyway, I think I am good here. I'm gonna leave this for Mr. CJ, and there's a drumstick left in there, but I'll enjoy that probably tomorrow. I love leftover foods. Like I said, don't overeat. Just eat what you can, Mr. Mukbang. This was a lot of work. Cooking this was a lot of work, but you know what? It was really good. I'm so happy the lumpia came out so well. I've made this so many times already. I knew it was going to come out pretty delicious, but this on the other hand, I was actually quite shocked. I guess I'll be making more of those. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again. Here's to another Filipino cookbang, mukbang. I love your culture. I love your food. Can't wait to cook some more. I'll see you guys later. Bye.